the Bills beat the Steelers 31-17. Now, correct me if I said this guy last name wrong. George Pickles, after the game, all he talking about is the referee. There's the referee
I
there.
know.
You can't beat the Bills and beat the referees too. Kind of comment.
Yeah.
Solomon, man,
Listen,
talk to me. I
listen.
didn't.
Every time a team loses, there's always excuses. Every time, there's always a reason. Listen, the referees, they make picking through the interception in the red zone. The referees, they make them fumble the ball. The referees, they make them just touch Josh Allen and let him run 52 yards. That's a quarterback he can't tackle? I know you're
They were
missing
scared.
what, but
They were
come
scared
in,
to get a
listen.
flag.
What? And then they complain about the
Nah,
flag,
just
which
messing.
Josh Allen was running and there was a late hit. Listen, every time a team loses, there's always excuses. Even if Watt played yesterday, him by himself wouldn't have made a difference in that game. The Bills were just a better team. And when they Steelers started to come back in the game, it was a 7-point game. Guess what? The Bills just went back and scored. So I hear his excuse, but listen, he did not show up. I know. Listen, every game there's some calls that you may disagree. Like I know Steelers fans were saying there was a hold and they didn't call it. Same thing on the Bills. Listen, sometimes the referee like they had a clear fumble on the sideline and they gave it back to the Steelers and they charged the Bills with a timeout because they threw a challenge, which was clearly fumbled. So they make mistakes. So first of all, you can't let Kincaid and Dustin Knox just run free in the end zone like that. First of all, that's where the blame starts. You can't blame the referee. You can't let James Cook just run wherever you want to run to. That's another thing. And we lost 4 starters on defense. We were playing with the third stringers. That's why in the second half it almost looked like the Steelers were coming back. Because Douglas was out. Bernard was out. Terrence Johnson was out. Like half of our defense was out. We were playing like AJ Klein was still on the couch last week. He came in on Wednesday and he was playing. So come on. So they had a chance to do something with the ball. You can't blame the referee, man. It was just too much Josh Allen. Kaloshi care. Look at you guys saw that touchdown he scored? There were like 5 Steelers and they couldn't bring him down. So you can't blame the referee, man. They were outmatched. It was too cold. There was snow everywhere in the stands. It was just a crazy atmosphere, man. It's hard to win in Buffalo.
Angie? Dude, Solomon got a lot of things to pack out there, man. You can't even argue with that. Basically just telling you to take accountability for your game. What you think?
I mean, it's George Pickens. Are we surprised by anything this guy says? If nothing's going his way, he's got the little kid of I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. Like he said, the ref did not make him drop that wide open pass in the end zone. The ref didn't make him fumble. The ref didn't make it's. I get what they're trying to say. Like the game was never really close, even when it was close.
Right.
But I think they're mad that those calls that could have went their way, it could have closed that gap and gave the hope that they needed, and it just never was there. And I know Solomon, you're at the game. That fumble that Frymouth had, even the booth was kind of confused. I was confused. Right. I was a little indifferent. I still don't. Honestly, I still don't even know the call. Like, I get what they were trying to say, but it just didn't. To me, it didn't make sense. I see what they were talking about, but I'm like,
I didn't see what they're talking. I still don't understand what they mean really.
The only thing when he fumbled, when Frymouth started to go out of bounds, I guess the football hit his helmet as he was out of bounds, and I would say it grazed it, because when the football bounced, you can see that the spin of the ball a little bit, it kind of changed, but I didn't know that was a rule. I thought it should have been Buffalo ball. That's just me, but. I mean,
so guess what? If the Bills lost that game, I'm sure some Bills fans would be saying, "Oh, because of that call, that's why we lost." You have more opportunities to come back win that game, man.
But they're like, the Steelers, bro, man. We got to give the Steelers credit to be making it to the playoff. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I think they deserve that part of it, because especially the way the AFC was this year, any team could have made it in the final game. The Week 18 games was like most like for some teams like what was a playoff game. It's been
Right.
Buffalo winning the division,
Bills have been
you
in play
know.
for 6 weeks
Right.
now.
Yeah. So you got to give the Steelers all the credit. Mac Tomlin, I don't know if he's going to be there or not. There's
Oh
people
man,
talking about him walking out because he
he
don't want
got
to talk about
mad because
contract. Right. I mean, he's
come
supposed to
on,
get mad, in my opinion. I mean, you
he's
just
supposed
lost
to
the
get
game.
mad.
Yeah, you just lost the game, bro. You just lost a game, right? And then you down there. They didn't ask you question about the game. They asked
Yeah,
you
they
question
did. Yeah,
about your
yeah, they
contract.
did. Yeah, they did.
No, no,
They
no.
did.
When
They
you
did. They
walk,
did.
They
yes,
did.
but yes,
He
but
walked
when you
away
walk
at the end.
at the end, yes, at the end, he walk away talking about a contract. He wasn't trying to hear about no contract at the moment. This man
And
just lost a game that he believed that he could have won. He really believed that if it wasn't for the 2 turnovers in the first half, which is
he
it is like
he believed he could have won that game with a third string quarterback. Why? He's first
why not?
string
He's
now
the
because
coach. Yeah,
the other two quarterbacks, they're all healthy, but they're so
he's the
bad.
head coach. You do believe that if it wasn't for the 2 turnovers that happened in the first half, just think about it. Lot of things that happened this weekend. I mean, we could talk about the Brown. I mean, we could talk about the Browns game, and then the Cowboys game. What happened with the Packers and the Cowboys? So, let's say if the turnovers would never happen, right? They didn't turn the ball over. They actually cash in even the 3 points each one of these drives. That would have motivated them totally different. And
Well, that is true. But guess what? When he got to Pittsburgh today, guess what? The same question they were asking him about if he's 10 or not. He can't. He listen.
but
He has
that's
1 year.
not right after the game,
He has 1 year on the contract, right?
right?
Normally, when you have 1 year left, if they really want you, they extend you. They don't wait until everything expires. Not in Pittsburgh. So reporters are just doing their job. I know he
Yeah.
just lost a
So,
game. They're just doing their job. So you gotta be like you gotta know how to like Bill Belichick. He gives you answers that you don't like, but he still answer you. I mean, you just don't roll your eyes and just walk off. And also because it was a female asking the question, you know what other people might start thinking.
nobody ain't thinking about anything like that, man. I think
Oh,
the guy got, but go ahead, Angie. What you got to say?
I mean, if you got 20, I don't know, let's say 20, 25 reporters in there, and they're asking questions. Hey, what do you think about this call? Do you think some of the calls didn't go your way? Do you think something could have been you could have did differently on the offensive side, something on the defensive side? And by the end of the press conference, let's just say it's me. I haven't asked a single question yet, and now I get picked on, and I'm like, damn, they said everything that I wanted to say.
right.
So you coming back next year? And
Right.
and he's like, all right,
Exactly. Exactly.
about
Listen, like he said,
Everything,
they had asked all football questions
every.
already.
But dude, every question got a meaning to it because he gotta have to explain himself, right? I could literally sit there and tell you about the football play because that's what I'm here for right now. You know what I'm saying? But all these other questions right now that got to do with my personal life after I just lost a playoff game, I just got eliminated. You know
hey,
what I'm
but
saying?
guess
I'm going
what? Guess
home.
what though? Guess what, Musa?
That's
That
not the moment for that. When you go back to Pittsburgh, like you say, any reporter could ask him about the contract if you want to. But at that moment, I feel like he has every right to do what he's got to do. If it's not a football question, he's not gonna
No.
get fined for that. So that's
that's how
not part of it.
people like that who ask these questions. That's why beat writers become journalists, and
Right.
journalists end up on TV because
There's
hey,
nothing.
I'm trying to
Wrong.
go viral. I'm trying to make a name for myself. So
And
Right.
then
every
there we
time,
go. There we
so
go.
exactly, and that's their job. They're doing their job.
That's their job, man.
So next time I come to the presser after the game, they're gonna look at me and be like, "What you got to say this time?" And then your name starts to circulate. Next thing you know, you're on TV, baby. What's up? I'm gonna get
Exactly.
money.
Exactly. So you basically just helped this guy out. Say thank you. But
Yeah,
that's what yeah,
pretty much.
yeah. I mean, but
It was a bad look though. It was a bad look.
yeah. But one question before we move on, like how impressed were you with the Bills offense?
I was impressed because they started fast and they gave the ball to Steph Diggs in the beginning. That was the whole point. Get him involved early in the game so he's not out of position. Steph Diggs, if he's not involved early in the game, it's like he just he doesn't do anything. So I think, and I was even more impressed that after those 10 overs, they're scoring touchdowns instead of field goals. In the second half, they scored a couple of field goals, but first half, they were on fire, man. When we have the two tight ends and we had Khalil Shakir in there and Steph Diggs, it's almost impossible to stop.
Right. Andrew, did you of course next week
Good game next week, man.
The Kansas City Chiefs
First time on the road.
is coming to the road for the first time.
Mhm.
Buffalo. You got any concerns? That's a good. I mean, I just gotta ask you this question because earlier, because all you was talking about was the negative
The
earlier
negative.
that you didn't like. So now, like, of course, I see this positive here, man. You guys beat them twice already in the playoffs in the division round. I think in the AFC Championship game, I believe
Yep.
the 13-second thing that happened. You
Mhm.
know, that's gonna be over the Buffalo Bills. Hey, now you coming home to their home. Talk to me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like let's just say the Chiefs go up 7-0. I feel like it will be like that, like how Packers did Dallas. With Dallas, they're always worried about getting eliminated in the playoffs,
Right.
embarrassing themselves. And Packers come down, they score, and then Dallas come out and they do a 3-and-out. And it's just like, here we go again. So same thing with Buffalo. Buffalo has to get over that hump where it's like, all right, okay, they scored. All right, let's come out. And then what if they get a 3-and-out? It's like, are they gonna have that here we go again moment kind of thing? Uh, I personally think of course I want us to win. I want the Chiefs to win. Give me a scenario where um the Chiefs have shown you that they can play well consistently on offense because I haven't seen it. And with the Bills they played decent yesterday. A lot some of their points came off of Steelers dumbass short field mistakes, but nonetheless, Bills like to play the competition. So they're going to be ready for this game. I'm not the crowd is going to be fucking insane because they've been wanting us to come to Buffalo for 8 years now. We
You're right
came in
about
20
that.
we came in 2020 just nobody was
Right.
there
No,
to see
right.
it.
No fans allowed. I remember that.
Nobody was there to see it on that Monday at 5:30 in the afternoon.
You're right.
And
Nobody was
who
there.
in the game?
Nobody was there for it.
It was
So
during COVID.
they're going to be ready, locked and loaded to go.
Oh
It's not
yeah.
gonna surprise. It's not gonna surprise me if the Bills win. Like I'm a realist. People can say, "Oh, you're gonna pick." No, if the Bills win, I'm not gonna be surprised. If the Chiefs win, I'm not gonna be surprised. It's that simple. But
Totally agree.
it's gonna come down to our offense. I believe our defense can be what they have because I have a large
Right.
sample size, but I also have a large sample size of our offense being very, very inconsistent.
And I think the one thing that I will be working on for Kansas City is the Bills defense has a lot of injuries. So
Next man step up is a
if
playoff.
right,
Everybody's hurt.
if those players
Oh
don't
yeah,
come,
yeah. What's your linebacker? I'm sorry. Go ahead. The guy that got hurt last night. I've seen it. I don't know.
Terrell Bernard, yes. They're not sure if he's coming back. He's been one of the best linebackers in the NFL this season. Um, if those players don't come back, I think it will be so easy for the Chiefs to score, and this will make this game into a shootout. Which, if you go by history, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, they have been involved in some of the greatest games we've seen on TV.
Yeah,
Gonna
in the
be a great
AFC.
show.
Yeah.
Um, the only difference for the Chiefs this year, they have a better defense, so maybe they won't let that game become like a shootout like the previous few years. But again, because the Bills in this game, they won't be like throughout the past 6 weeks, they've been really depending on the defense to win games.
Right.
This game, for sure, they cannot depend on the defense with all those injuries. So the offense have to put up a lot of points, and this makes me worried. Will Josh Allen try to be Superman and just outplay Patrick Mahomes and score a lot of
Right.
points, or we have patience to play like he played yesterday? We'll see. Um, I'm thinking the Bills might try to run the ball more so they can shorten the game and limit how many opportunities the Chiefs have to score points. And it might be a low scoring game. And I don't know what the temperatures will be, but I'm hoping it won't be like yesterday. Sitting in the snow for 4 hours wasn't fun. So I know it's Buffalo, so it's gonna be cold. But
I think it's gonna be like low 20s.
oh, that's beautiful.
That's
Yeah,
not bad
But
compared
I
to.
mean, it will probably feel like it's like 10 degrees.
Right.
yeah. Wow. But yeah, but I am
Bundle up.
nervous. But like you said, if the Bills lose, I wouldn't be surprised. If the
Right.
Bills win, I wouldn't be surprised because these two teams are almost seems like they're evenly matched. They both have elite quarterbacks that can extend plays. They both have quarterbacks that really scare defenses all over the NFL.
Yeah.
So it's up to our defenses. I think whichever defense will play better is the team that will win.
Right.
Yeah. Outside of the Chiefs division, I mean, the Bills and Bengals are pretty much our division rivals because that's who we know the most outside of our division.
Right.
I
That's
mean, we played the Bengals 5 times in the past 2 years. We played the Bills 1, 2, 3, 4 times, I believe. Except because we just
no
didn't play you
six,
last year in the playoffs.
no, we played 6 times.
I'm saying like the last 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Just the last 2 years.
And they've split 3-3, but the difference is the two that Patrick Mahomes has won has been the playoff. In the regular season, Bills win, so
Right.
they have to win. Josh Allen, and I know it's a team sport, but Josh Allen has to at least get one playoff game, so it's just not known for winning regular season games against Patrick Mahomes. So, and this is the
True that.
opportunity. Listen, the Bills have been hoping and praying they can see they at least play a road playoff game. And they're going to be in Buffalo, going to be cold. And the Bills, for the most part, on offense, they're healthy. It's the defense that has injuries.
Right.
So they shouldn't have any excuse, man. It's time to play a game, man.
Let's go. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, definitely, man. Damn, Western New York is gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
But
Taylor,
yo, but
Taylor
dude,
Swift show up.
no, it's too cool.